This is He Said's 2011 Most Anticipated Films and Guilty Pleasures. My most anticipated films of 2011, I'm going to do the ones I'm really looking forward to seeing, the ones that I'll probably get a lot of crap for wanting to see, and the ones that go without saying. This video comes in 3 parts. Part 1. Source Code is probably going to be my most anticipated film of the year in general, but I think that's purely based on the fact that it has a very similar theme to Quantum Leap, which is my all-time favorite show. Source Code just looks fantastic. Jake Gyllenhaal wakes up in someone else's body, has 8 minutes to figure out who tried to blow the train up in order to save another train. The reason it's called the source code is it's basically a computer program that's letting him go back in time into this guy's consciousness. And it just looks fantastic. Definitely a film I'm looking forward to seeing. Hannah, starring Saoirse Ronan, who was the girl from Lovely Bones. Basically, it's your typical former assassin seeking redemption, except that it's a 13-year-old girl trying to adjust to real life after her father had trained her to be an assassin. Cowboys vs. Aliens is this year's Jon Favreau film. It's another film based on a comic book, but it's a western attacked by aliens. And it's got Daniel Craig, Harrison Ford. It looks like it has the potential to be a really great film, most likely a franchise. Obviously looking forward to the conclusion of the Harry Potter Deathly Hallows. Finally, I'm really excited for Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides. I'm really hoping that this film kind of gets it back to where it was in the beginning. Makes it less silly and more interesting. Part 2! As far as my guilty pleasures, I don't know if you guys saw Piranha 3D last year. It's obviously a really trashy film. It's not meant to be an Oscar-winning film, but it is a film you go to make fun of. This year, Piranha 3 Double D is coming out, and I'm definitely going to go see it and laugh, just like I did at the first one. I'm really looking forward to Transformers as well. Both Shia LaBeouf and Michael Bay slagged off the second film, and they're kind of trying to make the third film to be what their films should have been. It has a really good possibility of actually being a really good film and kind of being what a lot of fans wanted the first two to be. The Muppets Film with Jason Segel, that's going to be a really fun one. That's to go see with a bunch of people kind of film, because it's your childhood. I mean, it's the Muppets. Paul, it's the new film from Edgar Wright, which he did Hot Fuzz, he did Scott Pilgrim, Shaun of the Dead. This one also has Simon Pegg and Simon Pegg's buddy that I can't think of right now. If it's anything like Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz, I think it's going to be kind of a loose spoof of alien films in general. And finally, Scream 4 is being directed by Wes Craven, and it's got Neve Campbell back and David Arquette and Courtney Cox, and I'm pretty sure at least 2 of the 3 of them are going to die in this film. Hayden Panettiere from Heroes is in it as well. I can pretty much guarantee you that David Arquette and or Courtney Cox and probably Neve Campbell will all die in this film, because I think it's the beginning of a second trilogy. Just my thought. Part 3. I'm a comic book fan. I like comic book films. Even if they're not the truest to their original content, I enjoy them. It goes without saying that every comic book film that's coming out this year, I'll be definitely going to see them. Obviously, Green Lantern, the new X-Men First Class, Captain America, and Thor. There's a lot of other films that are being adapted from comic books as well, but those 4 are definitely. Green Hornet probably won't be that great, but I'll probably see that as well. See you at the movies.